saying, this part two. My video got cut short because I had to make some room on the car in my memory. So boom, like I was saying, I was in one of these homeless shelters, and I had started taking my clothes off to put my workout clothes on. For sure, I'm gonna check that out. So as I changed my clothes, I started working out. And then I was thinking about a lot of stuff, like trying to figure out my next move, what's going on, stuff like this. You know what I'm saying? And as I was working out, bro, I noticed like the lights started flickering and stuff like that. And then for some strange reason, it was so weird, bro. Everybody that was in the shelter, right, was asleep. Everybody was laying down on the cots. I was the only one working out. And then as I started working out and I started like getting, you know what I'm saying, I started like building up this pressure. I was going in, you know what I'm saying? I started getting more tense. I started noticing everybody woke up. Everybody woke up. And then everybody started looking at me and I was in the corner. And I was like, man, it's crazy. And then this one dude, he had got up too. And when he got up, I noticed him, like I could see like the light on his body and stuff like that. And something was telling me something about this dude. I always saw him in the homeless shelter, you feel me? But I never, like, you know what I'm saying, I stayed away from people that was on the streets. Unless I felt like your energy, we could resonate, you feel me? I just kept my distance. But I spoke to some, but to the point. So dude got up, right? And he took his cover off from, I just saw buku light coming from his body. And I'm like, something about that dude, I don't know. And I'm like, for some strange reason, it's like in the spiritual realm, I had a message waiting for me from him. He was the messenger. So a few days passed, it started snowing again. And I'm like, man, I can't be out here on the streets. Why it's snowing? Because it's too cold. And I ain't had the proper gear anyways. So I went back to the shelter. And they ain't had nowhere to go. And it was late at night, you know what I'm saying? So, and I had all my food with me and shit like that. Like I had all my, bro, I just, my backpack was my closet, you feel me? So I had everything with me. I normally duck it off sometimes. So I went to the shelter. Now I remember, like I went to different shelters. It was 3 different shelters when I was in that city. But the first shelter, I saw him and I saw something about him. I'm like, something about this dude, you know what I'm saying? And then, so boom, fast forward, going to the shelter, I got in there late. I had nowhere to sleep. And I ain't want to sleep by these dudes, you know what I'm saying? But I saw him. And I was like, damn, I'm trying to avoid him because I ain't feel like being bothered. I ain't feel like talking. But it was like I had nowhere else to go. So he was like, everybody was, him and his other partner was like, man, come sleep right here, bro. You good right here. You good right here. Come sleep right here. So I'm like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Nah, I'm good. Like, I don't want to sleep by nobody, especially if you invite me now, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I slept over there. And then, like, they was all laying down and shit, but when I put my cot down and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying, the lights started flickering and stuff like that. He said, you just like me. You just like me. I'm so tired, but I just got to keep going on. And I'm like, man, what you talking about? He was like, I remember when I left my house and I was walking down the street, I had, they say I'm a generator. I make all the lights and stuff flash, like the car alarms was going off, the lights was flashing on the streets, and all the cars, the alarms just started going off because I was amplifying so much electricity. And you just like, you one of us. And then he started to break down that uh I know that a lot of bees and butterflies and other different animals like to come around you and they can see you. But different insects, they have eyesights, they can see different frequencies like the fly and the dragonfly and the butterflies and moths and stuff like that. He was like, they got different frequencies and they got different eyes and they can see different spectrums and they can see different things. That's why the animals come around you. You just like me. You some type of generator. And then he was like, yeah, so the lights may flicker and that's why the lights going off right now. Cause me and you around each other and there's so much electricity. And he said that's why everybody getting up. And then it was like, bro, it was turned like me sitting around this dude, bro. It was too much electricity in one spot. You feel me? It was so much electricity that all the toxic people, like they had some toxic people laying down, and we was in the hallway. You know what I'm saying? Sleeping in the shelter, cause it was just packed that night. So, bro, it was so much electricity beyond me and this dude that these toxic motherfuckers down the way, down the hallway, they got to a fight over nothing. It was dumb shit. You feel me? Dumb shit. And it was just like so much was going on, bro. Like so much was going on. Everybody was asleep when I first came, and everybody, I ain't gonna say everybody was asleep, but everybody was laying down. It was quiet. And then when I sat down, I started to get settled. It was just so much going on, bro. Like so much electricity. So, you know what I'm saying? That's why you gotta realize you're supposed to get this sunlight, cause it's liquid gold. It's electricity. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, we are electromagnetic beings. And then he was like, "Oh yeah, bro, I seen you before. I remember a few days ago you was in the corner, you was working out, and then when you started working out, I saw everybody get up, and I was like, damn, I knew, I realized that shit too. That shit was weird." And he was like, yeah, bro, cause you a generator. You got so much electricity in you and stuff like that. And I'm like, damn, that's crazy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Then he just started breaking down to me like all of these different images and all of these different things, and I'm like, bro, who is you? How you know this information? He was like, you know information like this too. It's just that you only could resonate and get on these type of topics when you get around people who on your frequency. And I'm like, man, that's crazy. Like, bro, a lot of people just be numb and dumb. He was like, yeah, bro, I had to leave home because it was just I was giving off too much electricity, and there was people around me just ain't know how to act. And then I started realizing that there was gang stalkers and stuff like that while all this crazy stuff was going on. So boom, bro. So, you know what I'm saying? When the lights flickering and stuff like that, bro, that mean a whole lot. You know what I'm saying? That's like the spirit realm, the spiritual world communicating and giving you what's the word I'm looking for? Giving you like the nod, like, yeah, you know what you're talking about. You know what I'm saying? There's all facts that you're speaking. And he was like, yeah, bro, I been saw you, bro. I been saw you, you know what I'm saying? You probably ain't see me at the first homeless shelter. I spoke to you, but you ain't say nothing. I was like, yeah, you know, I just stayed to myself, you feel me? And then he was like, yeah, bro, shit, if you want jokes, you know what I'm saying? Well, he ain't say jokes, but if you want talk, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, you got somebody you could talk to on this level, because we know a lot of things going on and stuff. And he started breaking different things about the spirit realm and all these different realms, and just about energy and stuff like that. And he was like, yeah, we are star seeds, and we come from different planes and different realities and stuff like this. This really not our home. We just here going through a series of events and stuff like that. And I'm like, damn, bro, like, you know what I'm saying? Because, like, when I first became homeless, bro, I woke up, you know what I'm saying? Like, I woke up, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't gonna say I always been woke, but I always knew something was different. You know what I'm saying? Like, I knew there was just humans and regular people, and there's aliens, and there's extraterrestrials, and there's light beings, and there's people who hold the light, and there's people who are shadows, you know what I'm saying? And me and this dude just sitting here talking, bro. We talked for like 30 minutes, but it felt like 3 hours. And then I could feel like his energy, he was getting tired and shit. She like, yeah, bro, I'm gonna go to sleep, bro. I'm tired, bro. I'm gonna go to sleep with you. I'm like, all right, shit, do your thing, shit, nigga. I'm surprised I had this conversation with somebody. You know what I'm saying? Everybody else talking about, you know what I'm saying? I'm on the streets and shit. Everybody else asking me about drugs and do I have drugs and do I want drugs? I'm like, bro, I'm on the streets. I don't want no drugs, especially the drugs that y'all got going on right now. You really out your box. I didn't see too many ODs while I was on the street. You know what I'm saying? Like, too many ODs, too many needles, too just see, you know how it is when you be on the streets, bro. You ever been on the streets? You just see things that you think you'll never ever see. You know what I'm saying? Like, psh, like, bro, I tell you, bro. When I say I seen some shit on the street, bro, I seen the whole lot, bro. Like, I seen even before I got on the streets and I was on the streets, I seen the whole lot, bro. Like, I seen like some rated some rated R shit, bro. Like some shit I'm not gonna even see on this video, bro. I just be walking down the street and you just see shit you just wish you ain't seen. Like, you feel what I'm saying? But yeah, bro, when you be seeing the lights flickering and stuff like that, bro, that means somebody telling the truth. You know what I'm saying? Or you could be getting mad, you could be getting frustrated because motherfucker playing with your truth, and you know what I'm saying? They got these narcissists that try to gaslight you, manipulate you, and try to implant thoughts in your head that ain't really yours. You know what I'm saying? Try to make you feel like you crazy when you know the whole time you know what you talk about, but they want you to down yourself and not listen to your inner voice. You know what I'm saying? But Yeah, man, it just was part two about flickering lights, you know what I'm saying? Like when you see the lights flickering stuff, that's like confirmation from the spiritual realm. Cause you know your ancestors, your guardians, your guardian angels, your angels, they always around you on the left and the right side, even when you may not even think about it, bro. If you could just take a peek into the spiritual realm, you would see so much things, bro. Like our voice carries so much vibrations, bro. Vibes of vibrations. You know what I'm saying? Like when you hear me talk, especially if you were like around me in person, they be like, "Oh, we just going to talk later." Because if I gotta whisper, it's not good for me to whisper because my voice so deep, and you could just like you could feel them vibrations. You feel me? Say I'm in the other room and people sleep and shit. They be like, "You loud, you," because it's my vibrations that's just going through. They gotta go somewhere. You feel me? Like, bro, I was out of town. Like it was like 2 months ago before. You know what I'm saying? When I was still homeless, bro, I was laying down in my sleep and I heard somebody call me by a name that nobody really know me by. Only few people know me by this name. And I'm ducked all behind this building, sleeping behind this building. And I hear something call me by this name. And I'm like, what? I'm looking around like, bro, all my phones off. Because when I go to sleep, I cut my phones off because I don't want no frequencies, no voice to skull technology trying to take advantage of me in my sleep. So I wake up and I'm like, what the fuck? Somebody called me by a name that nobody really know me by. And I'm in a state that nobody know me. I'm in a state that nobody know me. I have no family members that was in this state. No friends, no associates, no none of that. And as I'm sleeping, I hear something call my name. And I get up and I say, oh shit, I better get up. That must be a wake up call. Something might was probably about to happen or something. I'm like, man, what the that's crazy. And I'm sitting here, I'm trying to find somebody I could talk to or ask about when you hear voices, you hear somebody call your name and nobody not there, what that mean? And I'm like, man, that must be something from the spiritual realm or something like that. And I was like, man, that just was crazy, bro. I'm like, bro, there's it's a lot of things going on under the surface out here. You wouldn't even, man, the small things make up the whole, bro. The small things will probably go by. You gotta pay attention and look into it, bro. You know what I'm saying? You gotta pull out your eye spot magnifying glass, bro. But yeah, bro, just it be making me think about Archie Real Mysteries in Riverdale. Like, bro, I used to watch that when I was small, a cartoon. Like, bro, I know these type of things exist, bro. Nobody ain't gonna change my mind. You know what I'm saying? Like, I try to tell one family member they was like, "Oh, I'll pay for your therapist. You need to go get a therapist. You need somebody to talk to." I'm like, "Talk to?" They gonna think I'm crazy too. No, y'all think I'm crazy because y'all haven't witnessed this type of stuff. Cause y'all, I'm not shitting on nobody, but you just vibrating at a low frequency, and you know what I'm saying. You haven't been where I've been. You haven't seen what I've seen. You're not gonna tell me what my eyes saw was just a mirage. I'm not about to let you put that in my head. But I don't even know why I said all that, bro. But just I just seen a whole lot of things to the naked eye. To most people, they wouldn't even think nothing of it. You a conspiracy theorist. You're a conspiracy theorist. That's all they like to say. Now you just want to be ignorant to the truth. You know what I'm saying? All of this stuff, it makes sense, bro. Like, have you ever took shrooms and you seen the statue look at you? Like, have you ever took shrooms and your bedroom cover, the sheets on your cover turned into a river? You know what I'm saying? Like people say, "Oh, nah, that's why your ass messed up." Nah, you took shrooms and shit. Nah, is that I had an understanding and I went to a different frequency. You know what I'm saying? Just like when you smoke cannabis or you eat cannabis or you drink cannabis syrup. Like with THC, it does some type of effect to your body. It can slow down because we moving so fast, but then some of us moving so slow. But when you get to alternate your frequencies and the level of your vibrations and the spectrum of time that you're moving in, you get to see things that you don't see. You get to see fairies. You know what I'm saying? You get to see all type of things that your eye normally wouldn't see. You know what I'm saying? You'll be thinking, oh, that was a butterfly. No, that was not a butterfly. Gee, that's why it looked so weird and his wings was cocked back instead of flying like a normal butterfly was because that was a fairy. You know what I'm saying? But like when you take certain instruments, you know what I'm saying? You see things, you get the revolution, the revelations of things that you just overlook. You know what I'm saying? Like things get revealed to you because you get to slow down your mind. Like I don't know, it's just me, but I got this type of thing I do with my mind. Like it's like seeing a comet, right? See a comet flying, but then for me to slow down time, like see the comet flying fast, 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 and then they go like the